So today I decided to do the perfect palette tag. I've been seeing it go around lately. So I have all of the questions on my phone in the notes, and we'll just get started. So the first question is best packaging. There are different things. You can look at it two different ways. You can look at it as the cutest packaging, or the most versatile, most convenient, the best working. But I decided to go with the cutest packaging just because I was thinking long and hard and I really didn't know which way I wanted to go with it. So I decided to do the most fun packaging. So for that palette, I chose the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. This one is so fun. I just love the way it's like a marbled with, like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a smoky effect kind of with different purples. And then it just has this, like, I don't know, these little crystals that say UD for Urban Decay. I just really, really love it. And it's so cute. And I also thought it was great for the mirror because I sit this down on my desk and it's just the perfect, it opens up just the perfect angle to get right, for me to look at my makeup and look at my face. So, and then they have 20 different colors in here, and I think it just fits all so perfectly in here. I just think it's great. I don't know. I just really like this palette, and if you guys can get your hands on it, I definitely recommend it because it's not permanent. It's going to be limited time only, I'm pretty sure. The second question is best color payoff, and for that I have to go with, I don't have just one palette. It's going to be a tie between all of my Urban Decay and Lorac, just Lorac and Urban Decay eyeshadows put together. That includes my Vice 2 palette because that's Urban Decay. This entire, I don't know, since I tried Urban Decay, I just thought their eyeshadows were so great and so pigmented. They're just amazing. I'll just show you a few shades. Like, there's the gold one, there's Creep. I just think that they are just so great with their color payoff. But then I tried Lorac's. First I got their Lorac Pro. I got that for my birthday back in September. Oh, that was upside down. And these are just so, so creamy. They have mattes and shimmers. They're so buttery, soft, and it's just, oh my gosh. I don't even know. They're great eyeshadows. Lorac Pro. I love all of these. I have all of these Urban Decay palettes. I have all the Naked palettes. I just really, really love Urban Decay's eyeshadows and Lorac's. Question number 3 is most versatile palette. I have to go with my Lorac Pro palette for that one. I was thinking about this and thinking about it. I was watching other people's videos to get ideas from them, and there were some people I was just like, oh, I don't think about that palette, or I don't have that palette, and I came across a girl who talked about Lorac Pro, and I completely agree with her because all of the top is matte and all of the bottom is shimmer. I think that's great because you can get unlimited amount of looks with this. And they're, like I said before, they're creamy too. So it's not like you're just getting a palette of matte and shimmer that are really cheap. They're really, really good quality. And I just think this is great. I need to start using it more often. But yeah, I really like this palette. Question number 4 is best palette for traveling. I could not just leave this with one palette because I have 2 that are great. The first one is the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I love this palette. It's so tiny and compact. Most of them are matte though. That's one issue if you don't like that. One of them, the highlight, like the lightest shade, is shimmer. And I'm actually wearing it today. I'm wearing that shimmery shade all over my eyelid, and then Naked 2 faint in the crease, and then Foxy and Venus mixed for my brow bone. So I like that because I like matte in my crease and then to have a shimmery on my eyelid. So I think this is perfect for an everyday. If I'm traveling, I probably just would bring this because I'm not going to really want to use tons of color if I'm on vacation or if I'm leaving somewhere. And you can also get a smoky eye with this too if you need to go out one night and you just want to deepen it up. I would just deepen it up with these 2 shades. So, I mean, that one's just perfect for traveling. It's so compact. So, that's the first one. The second one is the Lorac Pro To Go. I heard Ulta had one. It was selling one. I actually did get this from Ulta. They sell this one now. This is the one that Sephora first started selling. They started selling this first. It opens up like a book type thing, kind of. And then it opens up here. It has a big mirror, which is nice because I do use that. And then it has all of these shades. The bottom ones are all matte, and then the top ones are all shimmery. And you can get a deep look with this or an everyday look if you're on vacation. And then the bottom, this is why I really like it for travel, because you have your eyeshadows, but you also have a bronzer and 2 blushes, one being shimmery and one being matte. So it's just perfect for travel. You kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Question number 5 is your biggest regret. Okay, so I don't want to say that I totally regret my products, because like they help me to kind of know things and let you guys know. I feel like a lot of people are saying that on YouTube. It lets you guys know different things. Like it helps you guys out. You know what I mean. But I did come across, there is just one, whenever I thought of this question, it just brought me right to this palette. This was a holiday palette from Tarte. This is Tarte's Gorgeous Getaway palette. And I just found that I didn't really like the color combinations that they used for the eyeshadows. I mean, I like them and all, but here you have all of these eyeshadows and they're all shimmery. Like, who's going to use all shimmery for a look? And then you have these over here, but I don't know, they kind of don't really go together. This green doesn't work too well on your eyelids. This purple right here doesn't even show up purple, it shows up black. I mean, I don't really like that. They don't work very well. They don't work well together. I mean, sometimes I'll grab a shade out of here, but very rarely. Their blushes I do really like. That's one thing I do really like about it. They do have this little thing that opens up, and it's like a to-go, and you, let me show you. You grab out one of these, and you clip it right into it, and then you have a little look to go. But this is very cheap and chintzy. It doesn't even stay together, if you could see. I don't know, it kind of just moves. It's not very good. I don't know. If I could go back in time, I probably wouldn't buy it. But that's just my opinion. And then their glosses that came with it, those are good. They're a little more on the sticky side, but they're still wearable to me. Like, I could still wear them without being too uncomfortable. I don't wear them too much just because I leave this on my shelf, and I leave the lip glosses in there. I probably should pull them out and use them more often. But yeah, if I can go back in time, I would probably not purchase that palette. So question number 6 is the best color names. Now, I was watching a lot of people's videos and they were saying the Too Faced Look Your Best at Everything, or is that what it was? I'm not sure. It was their holiday palette, and I really, really, really wanted to buy that palette. I just didn't get around to it this year. I don't know if they still sell it either, but I would choose that if I had it, but I don't. So I'm gonna go with all of my Urban Decay palettes, just every Urban Decay product palette. I really love the names of all of their eyeshadows. I think they're great. So that's just what I'm choosing, but if I did have that Too Faced palette, I would definitely say that. So question number 7 is your least used palette, and I have to say that is my BH Cosmetics 120 color palette. I just don't get around to it because I have all these other amazing palettes with great quality, and some of these shades just are not as good as all of my others. I mean, they're good, and if I'm trying to play around with color and do maybe like special effects makeup, I'll use these. But if I'm just for everyday, I don't pull this out. It has a lot of color. You can get palettes that are more natural like this, but I decided to go with more color when I bought it just so that I had all the color. But I don't use this very often like all my other palettes. Question number 8, the last question, is your, what is it? It's most used, most loved deserted island. I have to go, hands down. I knew right when I read the question, I knew it was going to be Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. This palette, I love it so much. I bought it back in February, right after it came out, and I used it. This is like the most used palette I have use this entire year. So yeah, I've used this palette so much since I bought it. I can't believe I haven't hit pan yet. I think I'm pretty close to hitting pan on a few of the shades, but I love it so much, and once I run out, I am definitely going to repurchase it. It's not too expensive. It's like $27. If there's one palette I can use for the rest of my life, it would probably be this one, or Urban Decay Naked, the original. I love this one as well, but I think for an everyday look, I gravitate more toward this one, so that's what I choose. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very fun, and if you guys want to do this video, I tag you all, but I am going to tag specific people. I'm going to put all of their names down in the down bar and also at the end of the video who I tag, but I tag everybody to do it. If you guys want to do it, if you do videos, beauty videos, I really recommend that you do it. It's very fun, and it really gets you thinking what palettes, it gets you into your makeup again and gets you thinking, what palettes do I like the most? What ones do I not use anymore? And maybe it helps you to pull them out of your makeup collection and start using them more, or what palettes you regret buying. I don't know. It was just really fun and really kind of interesting for me because it really got me into my makeup collection more and got me thinking about that kind of stuff. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and comment, and if you're new, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. It's the Gorgeous Getaway palette. Ooh, ooh. Sorry. So yeah, this is the most used palette I've used since 3, 2, 1. have like a hair on my lip. 3, 2, 1.